Detective B's Magic Tricks. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a really cool card trick. Alright, and so let's just go right into it. Alright, so I got my cards here. To start the trick off, pretty much like any other trick, I can give the cards a good shuffle. Alright, so mix up the cards as much as we want. Okay, so when the cards are mixed, so now I'm going to have you select a card, okay? And the way we're going to be doing that is I'm going to flip the cards over and peel cards off the top of the deck like that, and you can call out stop whenever you want. So I'm just going to go, tell me to stop whenever, and say stop, say stop there, alright? You stop me right at these two cards. We're going to be picking two, forgot to mention that. Now, we're going to just flip the cards over. Alright, now I'm going to go through and show you that all of the cards are different. So you could have stopped me at any card, or two cards, and you stopped me at those two cards. So we're going to give the cards a cut, and what we're going to do now is I'm just going to deal the cards face up on the table, and you're going to call out stop whenever you would like. So I'm just going to go, you call out stop, so you say stop there. Put the card face down in the pile, and put the other cards on top of it. Again, we're going to deal cards down. You can tell me to stop. Say stop right there. Put that right there. Bury it. I'm going to spread the cards out. Alright. As you can see, they are both face down in the deck still. We're going to take the face down cards out and the card above it. Okay? So take these out. Now, with every card there is what is called a soulmate. And what the soulmate is like for the soulmate to the four of spades, it would be the four of clubs, and a soulmate to the jack of hearts would be the jack of diamonds. And not only did you stop me at the soulmates of the two cards, but you also stopped me at the red cards. That might not seem super impressive, but if you look, all the other cards are blue. Right, and those can be examined. Everything can be examined, and that's the trick, guys. I hope you like it. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So what you're going to need is two decks of cards. One red, one blue, like this, and what you're going to do is go through one of the decks and remove, I did the 2 4s and the face card. I did pretty much any random number and any random face card. But what you want to make sure to do, or just something that I like to do, is have them not the same color, right? So if you're going to do 2 queens and 2 3s, make the 3s black and the queens red. Just don't have them the same color. That's what I like to do. But anyway, go through and remove 2 of the same colored cards, alright? And set them off to the side. And then go through your other blue deck and remove the same cards that you removed from that deck. And this is your setup. You're going to take, it can be in any order, but you're going to alternate them. So it would be 4, jack, 4, jack. It can also be jack 4, jack 4, but it really doesn't matter. So I just do it like that. You have them alternating, and you put the 4 blue cards on top of the red deck, or you can have the 4 red cards on top of the blue deck. It really doesn't matter, but since I had the blue deck in the performance, I'll just be using that. Alright, so that's your setup. You have the 4 cards, 4 red cards on top of the blue deck and inside the red card case. The card case may not seem like a big deal, but it just really helps sell the illusion that these cards are red, and you don't have to make a big deal about the card case. You can just take them out and show the tops. You don't have to say, and note that the card case is red, because nobody does that. So just take it out, put the card case aside. You can kind of leave it inside. And anyway, you're here. What I did, I shuffled the cards. I just kept these cards at the back while making sure I wasn't flashing any of the blue cards. And then when I got towards the end, I just put the cards back on top. And then what I did was a Hindu shuffle, but what that is just when you peel cards off. But I just dropped a couple of the bottom cards like that, which is the red cards, and then I just shuffled the other cards, alright? So I did that a couple times, maintaining the 4 red cards on top, and then I flipped the cards over and said, okay, I'm gonna, now you're going to select 2 cards. And when I said you were going to pick 2 cards, I fanned off the top 3 and a bit of the 4, just to really sell the illusion that these are red cards. So I say you're going to pick, or you're going to now select a card, and how you're going to do that. And now I did what is called a Hindu force. Pretty much all that is, you hold the cards face up like this. You start peeling cards off the top of the deck. You say you tell them to call out stop. Wherever they say stop, flip the cards over. And it is quite convincing. It may not seem like it, but I promise you they won't think about it. And anyway, you're here. You just deal down the first 2 cards on the table, and then you flip the cards over like that. Alright? Now you go through and say, and now I want to show you that all the cards are random, so you really could have stopped me at any cards, but what you're doing is looking for the red jack and the black 4. And what you're going to do then is make a break in between the 2 cards, alright? So you fan through the whole rest of the pack, but make sure you know where the 2 cards are. And I normally put my finger on one and not the other. It makes the break easier. And then you kind of go back and stick your pinky up into the cards and close up the pack while maintaining that pinky break between the 2 red cards. And then you do what is called a double undercut, which is where you take about half the cards, move them to the top, and then take the rest of the cards and move them on top. Now what that does is leave 1 red card on top and 1 red card on the bottom. Alright, so you have them face up and you say, okay, I'm going to deal the cards down onto the table, and I want you to call out stop wherever or whenever you want. And they're not going to notice the 4 on the bottom, but just in case, I like to deal down like 3 cards at the beginning while you're explaining what you're going to do. So I'm going to deal down a couple cards, and you're going to call out stop whenever you want. You deal down, they call out stop. You put their card, or one of the top selection, on the pile, and you put the other cards on top, and what that is doing is putting, is getting the first 2 cards, together, and moving the 4 to the top. And then you repeat the process. Deal down the cards, they call out stop. Red card on top, which is the 4. You put this 4 on top of it, square them up, and spread them out. Alright? So you show them that they're still face down in the deck, and you say, I'm going to remove the card and the card above it. And so you take them out. Now, at this point, you square up all these cards, all the blue cards, and leave them face up on the table. Everybody thinks you're done with these cards. The trick is almost over, stuff like that. And you say, or you explain to them, for every card there is what is called the soulmate to the card. And what that is for the Jack of Hearts, the soulmate would be, you flip it over, revealing the Jack of Diamonds. And then you say, and for the 4 of Clubs, it would be the 4 of Spades. And then you say, but not only did you stop me at the card Soulmates, and then I flip them all over and I say, but you also stopped me at the red cards. Obviously they're thinking that's not impressive at all, they're all red cards. But then you say, because as you can see, all the other cards are blue. Alright guys, and that's the trick. I hope you like it. I really like this trick. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching, guys. Comment what you think, and I'll see you next time.